Greetings, residents of the Garden State and fans of Quarantine Action Wrestling. It's me, the Governor of New Jersey and Acting Commissioner of QAW. Yes, indeed, the month of November is behind us and we have December laid out in front of us. And I am thrilled to remain your Acting Commissioner through this month. That said, I, like all of you, are very curious as to where Diamond David Thomas and Wellington Arms are. I was, in fact, so curious that I decided to break into their offices and see if they left behind any clues as to their whereabouts. And while that research did come up a bit short, I did learn an awful lot about them as people. Wellington Arms' office is really just a warehouse of replacement arms. Arms of all shapes and sizes. There's one that's just a KitchenAid stand mixer duct-taped to a mop. Good luck to anyone fighting Wellington Arms if he chooses to wield that thing. Diamond David Thomas's office was even stranger. It was a large, unadorned room with a chair and a desk and a book of voice-deepening exercises. I knew that velvety baritone was not naturally occurring. Speaking of December, December is a very important month in the great state of New Jersey. The brisk air inspires the people of that garden state to work hard and work smart during those limited daylight hours. And that is true of the government as well. Given that, I have two very important announcements. I have decided to relieve the Dragon of his duties as my senior advisor. I've realized that since he emerged from the rubble of the Bumberland Strip Mall, I have put so much on his broad and dragony shoulders. Not only is he a senior advisor and a champion of the Equal Rights Amendment, he is also a terrifying in-ring competitor, championship match contender, and destroyer of many a grist mill. The Dragon needs to see the world. Acquaint himself with the lands beyond the ring and the Garden State. As such, I have a request. Conspiracy Carl, the Dragon is challenging you to a match tonight. If the Dragon wins, I need you to give him access to your time travel technology, that his sabbatical is as broad and educational as possible. My second important announcement from the Garden State. With the Dragon's departure, I wanted to make sure that the cabinet remained a strong, important, and influential organization, not just in New Jersey, but in QAW as well. And so I am very proud to announce that joining Bold Hard Bashan, George Bouncy, and the Doctor is the Right Honorable Delia Payne. Delia Payne, your in-ring acumen and out-of-ring attitude has made you a fearsome person and a fearsome competitor, and I want to bring that fierceness to the cabinet. Right Honorable Delia Payne, let no one say you are without honor ever again. I have one more announcement of a personal nature. Just as I'm always trying to push QAW and the great state of New Jersey to greater and greater heights, I am also always engaged on a quest for self-improvement for myself. The best way to improve is to challenge yourself, to find equals and peers and figure out what makes them tick, that you may borrow from them their best practices. As such, Playboy Prometheus, I'm challenging you to a match. From one great leader, from one potentially godlike figure to another, I want to see what makes you tick in the ring. I want to learn about you and about myself during our clash. If you are man enough or god enough, you will meet me in that ring, and we're going to figure out an awful lot about each other. Speaking of the ring, we have some wonderful matches for you tonight. Two highlights include a brand new debut of a new wrestler we are very excited about, and a tag team championship match. Yes, November is gone and December is here, but the quality and caliber of QAW remains. You're welcome in advance, and thank you for your vote.
beauty shines from farmland to the shore. New Jersey, in this great land, there is no place that offers more.
Land of the opposite of the silver medal, it's Milwaukee's best! Coming in hot, it's Mike Mann, joined as always from the heartland of America by Buckley Swantoon.
Thank you so much, my guests. We're in Milwaukee. We hope that you're all joining us for this show tonight, folks. It's another week of Pandemic. We got the debut of The Chosen One. We have the men's tag team titles on the line, and we have more in-ring action coming at you.
Certainly do. Don't go anywhere. Welcome again to 2MB Studios, twitch.tv/2MB. Tell your friends, tell your loved ones. It's the holiday season. Folks, we are in a giving mood as we're going to give you an unforgettable pandemic.
Oh, 16,002, 16,003, 16,004, 16,005. You know, when I was working out, I was just thinking about something. And what the fuck was that? QAW, I asked for a competitor, I asked for some talent, and you drop this green top hat blur. Who was he? Huh? Okay, look, QAW, I'm gonna give you one more chance, but this time no funny business, okay? No funny business. I want a real competitor. I don't want no clowns, no gimmicks, no nothing. I just want a real wrestling competitor, a real human being wrestler. That's what I want. Now let me get back to my reps, and why don't you get back to finding me a real competitor, a human being that's worth the time of Jay the Prophet.
Guess the money's coming in. Jay the Prophet. Lin, City of Sin. Never come out the way you came in. I went into the Falcon, and I came out pretty good. Check the forecast, Jay. 'Cause it's raining. D-money. Count on that.
And our opening contest, D Falcon, the Falcon who's definitely embracing his money side, taking on Jay the Prophet.
Jay the Prophet, a new signee up from QAW and looking for that competition. He's hungry, and I'm not sure if D Falcon is the exact kind of competition he's wanting, but it's the kind that he's getting.
D Falcon, when we last saw them, they were taking on Steve Delfino victorious. The quickest victory over the legendary Steve Delfino we've seen in QAW.
Yeah, Steve Delfino's hit a bit of a rough spot, but take nothing away from D Falcon. Certainly a reversal of their fortune when D Money's soul still inhabited D Money's body before dying in that ice cream truck explosion. Not the greatest of win-loss records, but D Falcon, already picking up a win here.
Find Quarantine Action Wrestling on YouTube if you want to see D Money explode.
Absolutely. Follow us on YouTube to see all of our previous shows and free pay-per-views archived, and it will be up every single Thursday after our live stream concludes. But now, coming out to the ring, getting ready to burn it down, it's Jay the Prophet.
It's the opposite of an ice cream truck, really. He's going to burn down D Money, or at least he's going to try.
You know, I worked at a Mexican restaurant in high school, and we served fried ice cream, and I still do not understand it even after being a physics major.
We should ask the doc. We shouldn't ask the doctor. We should ask Education.
Education might be able to help us out here, but certainly being able to help himself to a beating in the ring, Jay the Prophet. We saw him actually. Something him and D Falcon share is a victory over Steve Delfino. So both of these competitors have they got the pedigree.
Absolutely, and I misspoke when D Money was coming out. D Money had a competitive matchup with Steve Delfino. It was Jay the Prophet who had the quickest victory over Steve Delfino in QAW history.
Absolutely, already making waves, and like I say every week, the roster of QAW, it's a well that grows deeper by the day. We might soon reach China if the Boomer legends are to be believed.
Absolutely. Head over to QAWmerch.com/Boomer Sleeve. Do your arms get tired? Put on a Boomer Sleeve. Is it cold in here? No, it's just you. Your blood flow is less because you're older. Boomer Sleeves.
Check out the new QAW-sponsored video game, Boomerman 64. If you're tired of avoiding explosions in hallways, don't play this game because that's what it is.
I might have to change my way of thinking. I might have to adopt new ideas. Explosions.
Back in the hallway for me.
Back in my day, there were two genders. Anyway, here comes D Money versus Jay the Prophet. And here we go. Willard Wilford with his wandering eye. Oh, missed a dropkick there. Jay the Prophet. Oh, trading blows with D Money early.
Well, we can see D Falcon has the size advantage here, likely to strength one as well, but we don't know a whole lot about Jay the Prophet, having that impressive indie record before coming in QAW, but still relatively unproven.
Absolutely. Snap Saito suplex takes down the indie darling. He's been all business and he wants a piece of the Punisher, one half a war.
Yeah, I mean, the Punisher, I mean, to call him out even before having his debut match in QAW takes some balls, but Jada Prophet is certainly not short on those.
Definitely ballsy, and the Punisher, he's a former #1 contender back when Lloyd Legacy was in good health, and we certainly wish the best to Lloyd Legacy Sharp. Once upon a time, the Punisher almost became QAW champion.
Almost. We've had a lot of people on the roster come close to achieving glory, but still our men's champion is Juicebox. But I have to say, going for a cover.
Cover. One. Oh, not even a 1 count. D-Money's no one's fool.
All right, D-Falcon's still in this, but like I was going to say, Juicebox, he was the first man eliminated from his team versus team elimination match last week at Slamsgiving. I'm not really sure what's going on with Juicebox these days, but he's got the future Rich Dembowski breathing down his door.
Certainly does. Ray's knee there takes down Jay the Prophet, and yes, the future has sworn to become the franchise player of QAW. Hopefully won't interfere in any other contest tonight as he has in past weeks.
We'll see. He's up against a former men's champion in Road Rage. He requested the champ, and he wants to just line up the former champions and knock him down, so we'll have to see how that goes.
A tall task ahead as Jay the Prophet drop kicks a ghost.
He is a prophet. He must have seen something there.
You wonder if that gives him an edge in matchups. Oh! Reverse DDT there, falling back, extra torque there on the back of D-Falcon. Yeah, if he sees the future, shouldn't he never lose?
Perhaps he has to embrace it, but either way.
1. Kick out at 1.
I mean, he mostly speaks to his own future. He sees himself destined for glory, and he sees himself as, one of the next big players. Oh, look at that running into Guri there. I'm not sure how exactly head damage applies to a body inhabited by a ghost.
You wonder if they're twice as tough because there's 2 beings inside that head, or if they're maybe twice as susceptible to head damage. Who knows what's rattling around in there? Roaring elbow gets reversed there, a forearm of their own, and now...
Oh, look at this. Oh, spare change.
Spare change! That's what put down Steve Delfino.
But not going for a cover just yet. D-Falcon's still unpredictable. Still, I mean, like you said, it's two minds in one body. So whether they're on the same page or not is going to lead to D-Falcon's chances of success.
Absolutely. You saw D-Falcon favoring the shoulder. The Falcon with a series of arm injuries. Cover. 1. Kick out at 1. In his past, the greatest wrestler saw to it to break the Falcon before he was possessed by D-Money.
That reminds me, folks.
Jacker there.
The lore in QAW is vast and deep. Make sure you check out our fandom wiki to get all the updates, and also check out the YouTube archive to get caught up as well. And stay tuned. We might have some additional QAW content coming your way. But for now, look at this. D-Falcon all the way to the outside.
Superplex to a full ice cream sandwich, no longer cranberry infused, not Thanksgiving, and that kid is hyped and saying, no, I don't like that. 2 thumbs down.
He's so upset about it. And what is that, a fur hoodie? That's a
fur hoodie.
That's a golden fur hoodie, folks.
Look at that deformed child next to him.
Our crowd is vast and ugly, but now they're going back in the ring. Jay the Prophet might be, going up to the top, maybe looking to hit that 450 splash.
Oh! Buries an elbow right in the center of the chest of D-Falcon, who needs to rally fast. Jay the Prophet not letting up, though, sends him into the corner.
D-Falcon, they got to do something here, but oh, look at this from Jay.
2 quick Misawa-style forearms. Oh, misses it. Oh! Decoy moonsault. 1, 2. No, not enough for D-Falcon to stay down.
I mean, that's why he calls himself the Prophet. Every move his opponent's going to make, he can see 2 moves ahead of them. And now going up to the top, maybe looking to end this with the 450 splash.
Connecting middle of the ring.
Is he going to cover?
A little. 1, 2, 3. Jay the Prophet continues his winning ways.
Jay the Prophet taking down D-Falcon. The first loss of D-Falcon. I guess the influence of D-Money is stronger than we think in that body. But, I mean, congrats to Jay the Prophet making his name known.
Wow, that's actually telling from Brett. We usually see match highlights. He was disgusted by Jay the Prophet, how easily he put away D-Falcon. No highlights.
Well, I mean, look at D-Falcon. D-Falcon looks to be a bit disgusted too. Seeing some frustration there.
Well, don't go anywhere, folks. We promise you won't be frustrated. The rest of the show's great.
Yeah. No.
Listen to me, clown. I don't like your attitude. You're challenging me to a no DQ match? Huh? After Slam's giving? What are you, accusing me of cheating? Something nefarious? Like I intentionally had you counted out and eliminated? Yeah, I did, okay? Yeah, I did. Because I have a high ring IQ. Those are the rules. I understand the rules of the sport, okay? I studied the rule book. I understand it. But just to be clear, right after that, when I was eliminated from countout, that was cheating. That was cheating. That was the ref had it in for me. The ref had it in for me. He counted wrong. We need to do a recount of that countout. I won by a lot on that one. Okay, I'm lucky this time because I have Nordique at my side. He's helping me out. He seems to know you pretty well. Okay, so we're gonna have this match. And guess what? I'm not afraid of clowns. All right, like everybody says. If someone tells you that, they're lying. Okay, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of clowns, and you're not gonna make me go back to the circus again, Dad. Clown. Because I'm in control. I'm in control. I can control my own fears, which I don't have.
Nathan Burke. No disqualifications. No countouts. No rules. No clue what might happen. The possibilities are endless. No welcome to QAW. And if you're not laughing, that's because it's not funny.
We now cut to the ring as the Clown is getting ready for battle. He is up against Nathan Burke, who caused a countout loss for the Clown in that multi-man match last week.
The Clown not thrilled about it. I mean, normally he's the one who likes to be the archivist of chaos here in QAW, but Nathan Burke now exploiting that rule that I maintain is completely fair. It's in the rule book, and Nathan Burke is a wrestling purist.
Yeah, it's in the rule book, but it's a bitch move. Nathan Burke is a bitch for causing countouts.
Well, if you consider yourself a bitch, use the coupon code on Quiznos.com. Hashtag QAW bitch for a free sub.
If you bring a dog of the female persuasion, you get a double sub.
A double sub. It's just one piece of bread inside another one. And then they give you... You don't get to choose your toppings.
Toasted.
Toast that double bread. Get that hashtag going in the chat. Hashtag toast that double bread.
Oh, the Clown certainly seems to be full of carbs as he is ready for battle, taking on 1/3 of the foreign indignitaries.
And speaking of double bread, folks, if you have not already subscribed and followed 2MB Studios, please do so. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to the channel for free at no additional cost to you. So why not look up how to do that? Follow 2MB Studios on Instagram and Facebook to stay up to date on all the channel's programming. But now coming out to the ring, the master of the countout himself, the newly embracing Irish, Nathan Burke.
And don't adjust your stream, folks. The arena has gone black and white. That's how Nathan Burke sees the world. You're either Nathan Burke or you're not.
And it looks like, oh, look, his former teammate of last week, the Magnifique Nordique, dressed to the nines. He's accompanying Nathan Burke out to the ring. I guess that wasn't a one-time team up.
Not at all. It seems like Nathan Burke, flanked by the former intergalactic champion, the longest reigning intergalactic champion in QAW history. This has to increase his odds of winning now that RIPBS has gone feral.
Yeah, the Clown having a lot to put up with, and now, speaking again, what we saw last week at Slamsgiving, Kung Fu Bruno undergoing some kind of a zombie-like change after making that pact with the Clown. I'm not really sure what's going on with that.
Well, the Clown, Kung Fu Bruno, they seem to have some form of supernatural agreement. As you saw, Kung Fu Bruno he's gone blue. He's blown himself.
He has blown himself. And if you're going to blow yourself, make sure you still watch the show.
Certainly, love is self-love sometimes. Here we go. Quick shoulder take over there. Now an arm wringer. Whoa, strong forearm to the... Do you think the clown feels it when someone punches him in the nose?
I mean, he's got to. That thing is massive. He looks like Sandy Eagle. Hashtag shout out to Western Masochist. But look at this. I mean, Nathan Burke now. Oh, clown flipping out of it.
Whoa! Up over the top goes Nathan Burke. You wonder if the clown's going to try to get revenge in the form of a count on himself.
Well, he's definitely not going to land this move. I will give you $100 if he lands this move. Oh
my God! $100!
What the fuck?
Pass go, get $100 for good old Mike Man.
Okay, well, I'll Venmo you. What's your handle?
Mike Man.
Okay, sounds good.
Saito Suplex takes down Nathan Burke as I think about the different things to spend money on. And folks, if you got some money to burn, head over to Orange Julius, the official sponsor of Quarantine Action Wrestling. Dippin' Dots, where hast thou gone?
Dippin' Dots has abandoned us, much like Sex Trap has abandoned me. But if you're like me, then you'll pine after Dippin' Dots, and maybe they'll come back forever if they keep showing up in your dreams. But Clown going up to the top, perhaps looking to hit that trapeze accident. He does.
Hits it early. Nathan Burke is down. Wait, he's not done yet.
Oh, Clown's going for an early victory here. You might be looking to flip over Nathan Burke here. Yes, looking to hit the 1916.
Oh, it's the year that the Clown was birthed on this planet. Cover.
Wait, where's Willard? Why was Willard outside?
Willard, what were you doing? He was talking to the Magnifique Nordique about his LinkedIn.
I think so, or perhaps the Nordique, he's in his court clothes. Perhaps he was threatening legal action against Willard, but either way, it worked to Nathan Burke's advantage. This team up already paying off.
Absolutely. Dropkick to the kidneys there of the Clown. Nathan Burke, as you said, partnership paying off already, and another dropkick to the kidneys, trying to wear out the back and the lumbar support of the Clown. Oh no!
Ooh.
Schoolboy takeover throw there. Nathan Burke is a strong core, folks.
That is impressive stuff. Because if the Nordique's the master of the arm drag, Nathan Burke calls himself the master at the schoolboy, and we're seeing a clash of styles here. Although the Clown's fundamentals are not lacking, he's keeping pace.
Absolutely, and folks, if you're not lacking in anything except networking skills, head over to 3weeks.courses/LinkedIn. The Magnifique Nordique can teach you how to connect with people from your high school who don't have Microsoft Word.
Yep. You can also learn, you can perhaps pick up a new creative skill. You can get involved in a new art project. You can learn how to manage your finances or pick up some workout tips. 3weeks.courses. Make sure you check them out.
Absolutely. A kick to the taint hole of the Clown as Nathan Burke folded him up in a neat little bow and now looking to bring more. What does he have here?
Look, bouncing off the ropes, looking to hit Stratisfaction.
Absolutely. Scraping the outer atmosphere, but it took a little bit out of NB. Is this enough? 1, 2... No! Clown not done yet.
Stratisfaction, a powerful move pioneered by the legendary Trish Stratus. My first crush, actually, but it's looking like it's not enough to put down the Clown just yet.
Hey, Buckley.
Yeah.
Did you ever ask Sex Trap to put on a blonde wig just to pretend?
Yeah, I did, but then she slapped me in the face, and that just worked.
Good!
But now look at this weird stretch here from Nathan Burke. I mean, if it works, it works.
He farted on the neck of the Clown.
The Clown's all about chaos, and what's more chaotic than gas coming out of your butt? But now bringing up Nathan Burke, powerbomb.
Buckley, it's a natural thing.
I don't know. I've never done it.
What?
Never burped or farted. All my gases stay inside.
Buckley, that makes you a time bomb.
I think so, but now look at that impressive comeback here from the Clown.
Sling blade to Nathan Burke, almost taking his head off. Oh no!
Oh, mandible claw on Nathan Burke, but no, Nathan powering out. He scouted it.
He is not into mouth stuff. Nathan Burke is out of here.
One has had to confer with the Nordique, perhaps, with the Nordique saying, you handle it.
Absolutely. The Magnifique Nordique is his own man, and that's absolutely what he wants Nathan Burke to be.
I guess so. Perhaps this is a test of some kind. I mean, the Nordique is always prepared, and he's very thorough. Perhaps Nathan Burke has to prove himself to, I don't know, perhaps they're starting up a team, or perhaps some kind of a legal company, but now another 1916.
The Clown puts down Nathan Burke. Willard in position. 1, 2, No! Nathan Burke right at 2.5, and the clown is apoplectic.
Okay, he's been hit with 38-32. I mean, 1916 times 2, but the clown still doesn't look to be phased. Going back up to the top.
Could be another trapeze accident. Le Magnifique Nordique. No! Witnesses an elbow be missed.
Absolutely, man. You have to wonder if the clown's still feeling the effects of that taint hole kick.
I mean, we certainly are. Buckley, I wonder if yours got kicked enough if you'd fart for the first time.
You know what? We'll have to see. Oh, both are.
Will we?
They're getting a little woozy in there and missing 2 drop kicks, but I don't know, man. Let's try it.
Oh, all right. I mean, the announce booth has never smelled as good as when you walk in the room, Buckley.
Well, let's keep it that way then. I don't want to ruin a good thing, but
fair enough. Willard again talking with the Magnifique.
Willard ran out again. Is he getting legal advice? Wait, and now setting up another legendary move, the Perfect Plex.
Perfect Plex, no bridge. Nathan Burke wants the clown to see it coming. Where is Wilford?
Willard, come on.
1, 2, 3. That is how powerful the Perfect Plex is.
I mean, God, the clown thrown for a loop there, clearly. But Willard, even when on the outside, I mean, come on. I was all for the count-out rule, but like now they're blatantly interfering with our easily distracted ref Willard. I'm not really sure what's happening with this, but either way, Nathan Burke picks up a win.
Absolutely. Nathan Burke has been impressive since shedding the provocative gear and the dancing. He has recentered himself, and with a win over the clown, a former Fauci surprise ladder match cash-in winner. Oh my God, that's a lot of words. Nathan Burke has overcome the clown.
The lore is deep, my friends. Make sure to check out that wiki and follow and subscribe. Say hi to T-Rux and Raj Andelman and Boof Wellington in the chat, please.
Boof Wellington with the missed stomps and kicks. Oh! And of course, if you want to bet with Tommy Jr., who has a compulsive problem, you can do that too. He's betting it on the baby, whether or not Lauren Baby Powers is competing.
Looks that way, and Nordique looks to have torn off his clothes in celebration, but... Whoa!
It's DJ Zombie and... Oh, it's Kung Fu Bruno!
Wait,
what is he wearing?
That looks to be... That looks like the clown's mask, but it's... What is up with Kung Fu Bruno?
Oh my God, gentlemen, no more! Down go the foreign indignitaries!
Fuck!
What's up, QAW? This is the future, Rich Dembowski. And I don't know if you saw last week's show, but Juicebox made a list of all the things that he's thankful for. Fitting, given the season. And he couldn't think of one nice thing to say about the future face of the franchise, Rich Dembowski. That's okay, Juice. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that you weaseled the belt off of Tommy Jr. It's going to make my path to the title that much easier. You see, Tommy Jr. is tougher than AP Spanish. The future didn't belong in AP Spanish. But I've moved on. Because it's the Christmas season now. And like another great bearded man, I'm making a list. And I'm checking it twice. You see, I sat down and I made a list of all the past QAW champions. And then I made a much shorter list. A list of all past champions that can handle the future Rich Dembowski. It's a really, really short list. And I am going to make myself undeniable, Juice. You see, every week that you duck me, I'm going to have the front office set up the future with the past champions of QAW. And I'm going to put them down. 1, 2, 3, right in the middle of the ring. And after enough of that, the front office is either going to make me the mandatory challenger to the title, or you're going to just be shamed into it by the millions and millions of the future's fans. Because that's what I am. The future of QAW. The future face of the franchise. The future heavyweight champion of the world, Rich Dembowski. And after all, the future looks great.
Well, even if you can't see, folks, it's hard not to see the bright future ahead of the future as Rich Dembowski makes his way to the ring.
Rich has been unstoppable as of late, having a fantastic performance in last week's Slamsgiving and just tearing a hole in the taint hole of the entire QAW roster. He's been salty, he's been pissed, and he has been effective.
Salty, pissed, and effective. Folks, if you want that taste in your mouth, head over to QAWmerch.com/fast break. That's right, the Hershey's M&M's Corporation is now sponsoring Fast Break in the future in an exclusive deal. If you want to eat what the future eats, have a Fast Break. It's a combination of nougat, peanut butter, milk chocolate, and winning!
Yep. Each bar is only $14.
If you want the future's face on it, it is. It's a collector's item and it's nourishment. Have you ever been stepping out of a CVS thinking, I want to be more powerful? Grab a Fast Break.
Absolutely. One time I thought that having stepping out of Mike's Subs in Somerville, Massachusetts, and well, there's no end to that story. But either way, the Rich is here. He requested this match against Road Rage. And remember, folks, Road Rage is a former QAW men's champion. He beat Perjury Palapal to become the second ever champ. And with the future's eyes set on that belt, he wants to take care of everyone leading up to Juicebox.
Absolutely. The Future and Road Rage used to have a bit of a kinship with the Dapper Headclapper. That seems to have gone by the wayside.
Apparently, it's the tables have been turned, but either way, here we go again. It's good to hear that music, and it's good to see Road Rage back in the 2MB arena.
Absolutely. We understand that he was touring around New England, enjoying the foliage, enjoying some hard apple cider, going on some apple picking tours. Road Rage looks to be, well, festive for the season as he always is, clad in his black and blue as he's looking to make Rich Dembowski.
Absolutely, with that hog motorcycle. You know what he calls his hog motorcycle?
Piggy!
Yep, that's it. He calls it Piggy, and good old Piggy staying by the side of the ring like a loyal dog. Let's see if Road Rage can continue his winning ways against the championship aspiring Rich Dembowski.
Absolutely, and of course, sharp-eyed QAW viewers will recognize that a young Road Rage was actually cameoing in Babe Pig in the City, the sequel to the best-selling movie.
Check out Babe Pig in the City.
And here we go. Oh, looking like a code of honor a la Ring of Honor.
I get.
Oh, what a dirty move!
How did he not see that coming? Rich Dembowski immediately started out. And what the hell was Willard doing? Willard!
He's just watching.
I think
Willard is all over the place, folks. Go ahead.
Willard stepped outside to check his Nokia.
Of course, and head over to QAWmerch.com/LMN clamshell if you want your own Le Magnifique Nordique clamshell Nokia phone.
Well, no, either way, he's capitalizing on it. Already a powerbomb on Road Rage. This match might be over barely after it started.
Absolutely. Road Rage, a victim of a low blow, which apparently Willard's going to allow as it was the first move of the match.
I say it every week, but we might have to do something about Willard. But either way, he's here now. Oh, big spine buster on Road Rage. Just as hard to watch.
Certainly is. Road Rage, no offense as of yet. The Future is wasting no time in dispatching the former champion.
Setting up for a spear there, and if he's going to... Oh, no! Road Rage reversed it into a DDT!
My goodness, at the very last moment, he planted Rich Dembowski's head, and now Road Rage staring at his former friend.
Wait, no, bringing him up. He might be looking to... I guess he wants to put him away early, too. The emergency brake.
E-brake has been pulled. Is this enough to bring down the Future cover? 1.
We're going to see an upset.
2. No! They are throwing bombs early, folks. This match can't go on much longer as Willard pats his bottom.
Willard patting his bottom and Road Rage trying to get his head back on his shoulders, bringing him up. Look at that. He's getting amped.
He's full of rage.
Is that rage going on the road? Is that road gonna rash?
Here we go. Oh! Lariat into a bulldog. Down goes Rich Dembowski. Road Rage is no one's fool.
Road Rage he's pissed off, and now he's trying to repay the favor to the Future, but now the Future already. I'm not sure if Road Rage can come back from this.
Maybe not, as the Future is clubbing him, and now goes to work. Oh, on his driving leg.
Not his driving leg. Who will drive Piggy?
I don't know, but that amped mink hoodie is back in view.
Yep, we're back on the outside. We're being held by this week's Handycam holder. They won a contest about who could stare at the sun longest. And that's right, it's Sven Goodman. Sven Goodman, already back in the ring.
Hashtag Sven Goodman if you want to see exclusive photos and video from QAW ringside.
Big body splash there from Road Rage.
The whole money shot crashing into the midsection of Rich Dembowski. And now an open hand slap, the disrespect.
Oh, I'm liking this side of Road Rage, but no, here comes the Future. Wow, look at that.
Reversed and into a running power slam. Down goes Road Rage.
Big move there, echoing Ryan the Lion James, who we haven't seen in a while. But now, look, this is how Rich Dembowski got a tap out at Slam's Giving. Maybe he's trying to do the same to Road Rage.
Going for a cross arm breaker, but Road Rage able to fight it off. Oh!
Ooh.
3 straight shots to the face. Road Rage, he may not have a lot of technical prowess, but he can roughneck with the best of them.
Well, reminder, folks, this is a former QAW men's champion. What's one more championship belt than the Future's ever had, but it's just got to piss him off. But, Road Rage has got the heart and soul of a champion.
Oh! Rich sends him careening off the outside pole there. This could be a countout, and I would be pissed.
You certainly would. I don't know if this announcing booth can handle another count outrage, but no, they're back in.
Rich Dembowski immediately counters, running high knee lift there. Road Rage down, and the Future admiring his handiwork.
I have to say, I'm impressed with Road Rage here. He's managed to shake off a lot of that stuff, but now the Future looking to hit the Diamond Cutter.
Diamond Cutter, down goes the former champion. Is this it? 1, 2, 3. The Future looks good.
Rich Dembowski picking up another victory. He is on a hot streak lately, and God, you can't say a lot of praise about his methods, but he's picking up wins.
Absolutely, and again, Britt disgusted with the goings-on, but
no.
The Future's not done with Road Rage yet. His driving arm!
Come on, somebody stop this. Willard, have some balls.
Who will ride Piggy now?
Piggy!
Come on. All right. So, Rich Dembowski, the Future. All right. You're like 2020. Kick me in the balls before it all gets started, and then beat me down when I think it's over. But you still won. You still pinned my shoulders to the mat. I can't take that away from you, so know this. You call yourself the Future, well, there may be a day in the future where this is coming back for you. When I carried the QAW championship, I carried it with pride. I held it on. I put it on my shoulder. I put it on my waist. I held it above my head. It meant something. It made me feel like I meant something. Road Rage used to know the road and he knew the rage, but maybe he doesn't know those anymore. Maybe it's time for a lot less road and a lot less rage. I don't know.
Hey everybody, it's Peter from high school. I just wanted to say that things have been great. I'm doing great. Things have been, they've been, they've been, oh, hey, Pillow Man, are you doing okay?
I'm doing great, Peter.
How do you do it, Pillow Man? How do you keep smiling through your pillow face?
I just take all of my emotions and stuff them deep inside till I can't feel anything.
That doesn't sound healthy, Pillow Man.
Hey, fuck you.
You know what? Fuck you, Pillow Man.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Peter.
You fucking die. Pillow Man? Pillow Man? That was my only friend. Why? 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 Miss everybody. Hope you're all doing okay. Whoa! Ah, fuck.
Relax, Daddy Chris, it's only me. Noisy devils, aren't they? Those potato chips named Daddy Crisp after you? Or were you named Daddy Crisp after those noisy potatoes? They're a lot noisier than you are, but you're both lovable.
You got seduced and she stole your chips. We'll see if we can find where she ran to.
Number 10, what's your reason for breaking the hamburger habit at Arby's?
Wait, this is a fucking Arby's? Get your ass to Wendy's. Fuck Arby's.
Hey everyone. Now, even though we won last week, I can't help but be disappointed in myself. People see me as this tough, angry guy. But you know, I'm sensitive too. And, the fact that I was the first one on my team eliminated last week makes me feel bad, alright? Feel like I let my team down. Most important. Can't even talk right. Most importantly, I feel like I let Tommy Jr. down. But this week, I'm ready for a fight. TV D, Brian Rock Moonves. I don't care if we win. I'm going to beat the hell out of the both of you. Because I can. I'm going to prove that last week was just a fluke. I can carry my weight on this team, and I will. War.
BRM, Brian Rock Moonves, great to see you.
Good to see you, my brother TVA. How are you?
I am very hyped for our upcoming match against War. Tommy Jr. asked us to fight with no oil, Brian.
How do you feel about that?
I say, after talking with my rabbi, that I should do a mitzvah and give Tommy what he wants. We can.
Hey, sounds good to me. We don't say no to a challenge. We don't say no to veto challenges. We don't say no to immunity challenges. We're not going to say no to a Tommy Jr. challenge. We're all access. We got this.
Oh my lord.
Oh. Okay. Did Big Brother just hack our own promo?
He sure did.
Oh, this is serious. Well,
guess we'll have to break our word. Oy, hey.
I mean, what Big Brother says goes, so.
It's oiling time.
Well, we're now back to producing the matches as you have gotten used to seeing them. War! What is it good for? The Punisher and fucking Tommy Jr. against All Access.
It'll be a welcome return to the ring for All Access. Haven't seen them. They're former men's tag champions, picking it up in a TLC match back over the summer, but they're looking to get their first pinfall victory here over War. But that's a tall order. This is the winning team from last week's Slamsgiving, taking down Juicebox, Eddie Cation, Boston's Biggest Bad Boy, James Maloney, and Don't Touch Our Nuts.
Right, you are the Punisher with a very impressive win record here in the QAW, and as much as we fucking hate Tommy Jr., hashtag fuck Tommy Jr., he also boasts an impressive record as well. These two men, two of the most winning competitors here in QAW.
Absolutely. The Punisher not happy about his early elimination last week, but looking to raise his stock here with perhaps picking up a win over the former men's tag champs. You got to imagine that'll put him in line for a future title shot.
Certainly, and it was an excellent Slamsgiving. Already looking forward to last year. Tommy Jr. and KTD, the last surviving members of their team.
Absolutely, and here they are. All Access, under orders from Big Brother, are here. Wait, look at this. War demanded that TV&D and Brian Rock Moonbase come out not oiled at all, but look at them. This is like a Top Gun sex scene.
They are twice as oily. My goodness. Folks, oh my god, we have a sex trap. We don't have thirst traps. Here they come.
Look at them. I don't know where the oil stops and the skin begins, but how can you even... this is just a big fuck you to War, apparently.
Certainly is. I don't know if they're even going to get a firm grip on these two men.
I'm surprised they're even walking out. They could just slide down the ring like Chill Penguin.
Certainly. Oh, yeah, and, well, they're able to grip the rope, so that's a good sign for this match.
I guess they didn't oil up the pants. That would make things a little more difficult.
Certainly would. Head over to QAWmerch.com/oiled pants if you want to wear the slickest leg gear in all of America. Oil pants.
Are you looking to impress people at parties, even though you can't have parties in a pandemic, so you're really looking to wear them at home alone? Pick up oil pants.
It's the easiest way to get from the couch to the bathroom. Oil pants.
You don't even have to stand up.
That's right. Make gravity your bitch. And now Willard gets us going as TV&D and Tommy Jr. square off. Tommy Jr. immediately hobbles TV&D. Pimp Juice DDT.
Well, folks, just a reminder, we are here with you throughout the entire holiday season. We're not taking any Thursdays off. In fact, next week on the first night of Hanukkah, December 10th, we're hosting a special 8 Crazy Fights edition of Pandemic, and TV&D will be hosting the night and joining us on commentary. It's going to be 8 crazy fights to crown 2 tournament winners, a men's and a women's champion, one night only. So make sure you come back next week, and we're also having shows on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Again, if you have not followed or subscribed to 2MB Studios on Twitch, do so. Follow Quarantine Action Wrestling on Instagram and follow 2MB Studios on Instagram. We have all your entertainment covered right here.
Certainly do. Tommy Jr. working over the host of next week's tournament, TV&D, who is, certainly no slouch in the ring. The last competitor eliminated in the 2MB Rumble, the Clown eliminating him and the two of them squashing their beef shortly after.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, TV&D, he's no Schlemiel and he's no Schlemazel. All Access may have been, they have yet to pick up a pinfall victory in QAW.
He's going to do it.
But either way, they are still a force to be reckoned with. Oh.
War now, wheelbarrow senton. TV&D getting his insides crushed.
Jeez, War. I mean, these are two unlikable guys, and they found something in each other that just brings out the best. That's some impressive congruity there.
Certainly is. Hashtag congruity for this tag team action as Brian Rock Moonves checks in. Whoa! Flying forearm floors the Punisher. And now a stomp to the side of the head. A little bit more of an aggressive side we're seeing here from Brian Rock.
Yeah, Brian Rock Moonves, the powerhouse of All Access. Look, I mean, we haven't seen him for a while, and he's looking to come back with a vengeance.
Whoa! Running thrust kick there, right to the pecs, right to the glistening pecs. Look how shiny this man is.
They are so shiny, and folks, if you want to be at your shiniest, make sure you pick up our oil on QAWmerch.com. What was it called again, Mike?
QAWmerch.com/oil pants.
Oil pants, that's what it was. If you want to have a shiny upper body, just buy our oil pants and rub it on your face.
Absolutely. Whoa, overhead belly-to-belly suplex takes the Punisher as he slides towards the ropes and a boot to the face for good measure. Now an LEU powerbomb. Yes! Sit out for extra power and leverage. Brian Rock came to fight.
Brian Rock, I forgot just how powerful he is, and still just very fast and agile, but the Punisher looking to make up for it.
Oh, not even a 1 count. Our competitors are just brimming with energy there as they kick out even before ones tonight.
They are hungry, and it's an intense night, but now look at this. Punishment, suplex, and he hit the bridge. No, doesn't go for it.
Folds Brian Rock in half with that. Tommy Jr. jawing with the crowd. Fuck that guy.
Oh, but now Brian Rock already, look at that.
Schoolboy powerbomb. Down goes the Punisher, who needs a tag badly. Gets it.
Trying to put Nathan Burke to shame, but in he comes. No, look at that. I think he slipped over the Punisher there, but this oil's coming into play.
Certainly is. What a miscommunication there. And now, just raining down oily blows. The Punisher, Tommy Jr. is soaked.
Well, go cover.
1. Oh, chest-to-chest cover, but a kick out at 1, just sliding out of that pin.
Much like how Piccolo wears weighted armor during his training to increase his power, perhaps All Access trains in oil to increase their agility.
Certainly possible. It's training in oil, training in Woo Pass. Get your delicious Woo Pass at QAW Merch. Air Raid Crash.
That's how you put down Juice Box.
1, 2, no, kick out at 2.
Oh boy! And again, I mean, Tommy Jr. sucks. We all know it. But like, he's such a great in-ring competitor, and he has like that Claire Bear just heart and just so scrappy in there.
Yep, we understand backstage, Claire Bear and Tommy Jr. have been making eyes at each other, but that could just be Tommy Jr.'s face.
His face does have eyes, and now Brian Rock, look at that, a bro kick to Tommy Jr.'s face.
1, 2, no! Tommy Jr. kicking out with his disgusting ways as he is covered in oil. Brian Rock looking to put him away, though.
He might be. Is he going to hit this Superman? No, Tommy reverses.
Tommy, no slouch, as you said. Front cradle there. Oh, arm breaker, looking to debilitate Brian Rock's both arms.
I'm no expert in anatomy, but if your arm's broken, it's going to hurt to use it. Now another air raid crash.
Down goes Brian Rock. Could he be going for a third? No. Brian Rock takes him down.
Brian Rock, he's been in there for a bit, but in comes the Punisher. I'm not sure if it was smart to stay in here and not tag in TVD.
The Punisher going for a bro kick of his own to embarrass Brian Rock, who's building up a head of steam. With all that oil, I hope he doesn't burst into flames.
We'll have to see. There's too much friction.
Absolutely. Head over to QAWmerch.com/Buckley Science Tips if you want to learn how to do friction experiments at home.
And make sure to retweet my Twitter at Buckley Science. Please pay attention to me, Bill Nye. I'm a big fan. I read all about all this crazy stuff with your wife, but now bring it up. The Punisher to his feet, looking to hit. Can he hit the Superman punch this time? He does.
The Punisher's been floored in the middle of the ring. Brian Rock closing in. 1, 2, now! All Access almost picking up their first pinfall victory here in the QAW.
Fractions of a second away, but they can't lose focus. They have their goal. They have their orders from Big Brother. And speaking of, who could Big Brother possibly be? I have no idea.
Whoa! The Punisher impressively able to take over Brian Rock, whose tailbone just whacked off of an ice cream sandwich.
His tailbone's whacked off. He's got to get back in there. He needs to tag in TV-A-D.
Hey, Buckley.
Yeah.
You ever whack off a tailbone?
No.
Good.
Okay.
Brian Rock headed back in, courtesy of the Punisher, who's using his oil against him. No! Slamming him off the mat.
Using his oil against him. I mean, that is the boss defeating strategy that the Punisher is known to be a master of.
Gut wrench suplex, and now he's caught up in the ropes a little bit. Brian Rock has been carrying the majority of the weight in this team. He's got to tag out, though. He's taking a hell of a lot of punishment.
He is. TVD is fresh on the corner, but now Tommy getting in Brian's face.
Keeping Brian Rock flustered, sent back into the corner. War is working as an excellently well-oiled machine. Pardon the pun.
God, they are. And now Brian, jaw jacking with Tommy there for a second. And Tommy's getting in his head.
Tommy Jr., a master of mind games and manipulation. My God. And now clapping at his own handiwork.
He's so proud of himself. Punisher reversing there and perhaps bringing him back to the War corner, the Warner.
Now the Punisher just staring at his own visage off of the oil of Brian Rock's chest.
We saw how sad he was earlier. Hashtag sad boy. I mean, perhaps this is like when you look at your face in a puddle. He's having a moment here.
Absolutely. Tommy Jr. is trying to get his head back in the game, the angry boy of the two, but sad boy, he's just transfixed on his own image.
He looks like Keanu Reeves sitting at that bench. Oh, no! Immediately recovers, though, from his own self-doubts, bringing up Brian Rock for punishment suplex.
Folds him up again. Maybe it was all just playing possum. Cover. 1, 2, no! Ooh. Brian Rock not done yet. Tommy Jr. dropped off the apron because he had that much confidence that the Punisher put this away, but Brian Rock is not done with a oily tackle.
Brian Rock needs to tag out. He's been in there for too long. I don't think he has anything left, but it's pride that's keeping him in there. Tag in your partner.
War tags out, as you said. They're using the...
Setting him up for, yes, the war crime.
Oh, war crime down. Brian Rock down. Cover. And TVD breaks it up even before 1.
When TVD, he's barely been in this match. He's super fresh, and now look, a Metal League driver there. God, come on.
And the Punisher's trapped in a gravity well.
I think so. Wait, is he going up? Is he gonna? Nope, changes his mind.
And he leaves. Tommy Jr. now going to work. Could be a code red. Yes, down goes Brian Rock, and TVD just whiffing on a kick.
All Access, their congruity is off. I'm not sure what's going on here, but Tommy decided to go out and come back in.
He's cutting off the tag opportunity for Brian Rock. Brian desperately needed to get into over to TV&D, but now War has, another one.
Bringing it back up for another, hitting the war crime.
Oh, Brian Rock has been devastated with 2 war crimes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, but TV&D lets it happen.
I don't know if that was a miscommunication or some misplaced confidence in the oil or something, but All Access, that's the definition of ring rust. They look like a sword found at the bottom of a reservoir.
Absolutely. They're going to need to take it to a fairy princess to get it blessed if they're going to slay the Ganondorf that is War, but maybe TVAD's mind was just on next week's tournament.
Well, maybe if they played a Song of Time and aged 10 years, they might find themselves be more powerful. But either way, yeah, like you said, War is victorious. Seems like nothing can stop Tommy Jr. and the Punisher right now.
War is undefeated as a unit, and well, we're going to have to add some Velcro to the booth next week if TVAD's going to be sliding around.
Well, don't play yourself a Goron's lullaby, folks. Coming up next is the debut of the mysterious, the awe-inspiring, the Chosen One.
Don't go anywhere!
Lost Woods.
Greetings, brothers and sisters and friends. I trust you are well. I trust that you know what is about to happen. I am the Chosen One, and I am here to show you all a better life. I was chosen by the Lord Zonathan to bring you to the mountaintop. Will you come with me to the mountaintop? I hope you will, because you'll come to see that you really have no choice. I don't want to fight QAW, but you see I must, for it is my duty and my mission to deliver us all from pain. But the only way to deliver you from pain is to cause it. Yes, the glory of Zonathan is vast and stunning, and I hope you will know that I truly mean no harm. Join me. It's easier. You'll never feel pain again. You'll never feel anything. It'll be total freedom. Freedom from want. Freedom from stress. Freedom from the fight. Just give in. You know it's easier to give in. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
And now a brand new face in the QAW women's division. Buckley, tell us more.
We don't know a whole lot about the Chosen One, but as you just saw, she carries a message of hope to the QAW roster. It seems like she's trying to deliver people to a higher path, and I can't say I'm not intrigued, but either way, she has her first obstacle in a line of many, folks. It's the gatekeeper of the women's division. It's Mara Boos.
Mara on her way to the ring, left out of Slamsgiving last week, but here she are, making her debut. Had a rough outing against Madam Trenches. We'll see if she fares better against the Chosen One.
Yeah, I'm still haven't fully recovered from Madam Trench's debut. Just a very ethereal, deranged presence. But either way, it seems like Mara, ever the optimist. She's always here and she's always willing to take on a challenge. And by God, the crowd loves her.
Well, some people say live, laugh, love. Some people say live, laugh, KTD. Mara Boos always looking on the bright side.
Either way, we'll see coming in now. Oh.
Well, the lights have gone out like Deadlift is here, but...
Feels like it just got 10 degrees colder.
What the Buckley, what is that?
Oh my God. That's the Chosen One, but who are those? I don't know who those two other people with her are.
This is bone chilling.
I don't even know what to say. Look, the Chosen One, she's in Milwaukee, folks.
Rarely in my broadcast career have I been speechless, but there is something deeply disturbing about this. Where the fuck that chair come from? What? The Chosen One is here.
And I'm just getting some information here. It looks like the hulking man on her left is known as Dollface, and the woman to her right is known as Sister. But this is unlike anything we've seen in QAW to date.
And now, just bursting through her skirt there, the Chosen One is, oh my, she's ready for war.
Looks that way. I'm Mara Buse. I mean, again, we know she's always up for a challenge, but now look at this, even just getting right in her face there. But I don't think she's had an opponent like this before.
Certainly not. Mora not intimidated, so points for bravery. We'll see how far that takes her.
Chosen One, let's see if she's all talk or if she can back up her words.
Down goes Mora.
It looks like she already is. Mara, no.
Mora, now getting choked here by the Chosen One, who is vicious, and she's also shoeless.
God, she's not. Look at that. I guess she considers herself too pure. She blesses the ground she walks on, and just already locking Mara in. And
and what the? What is happening?
Oh my God! What is?
Pile driver, down goes Mora.
What is this? What is the Chosen One able to do? What is she channeling here?
Oh, just a demented headbutt there.
And just soaking in. I don't know if the crowd is enthralled by her presence or terrified by it. I think I'm both. There's something very magnetic about the Chosen One here, but she's not even. This is the longest match Mara's had, perhaps ever. Chosen One's not even looking to dominate her. She's looking to toy with her a bit.
Oh, Mora getting in a little bit of offense, but the Chosen, whoa, just clobbers her with a lariat.
Oh, no. Bringing her back up, and she calls this the baptism.
Oh my god, Mora is just soaked in pain here. Now the Chosen One measuring her prey.
Setting up.
What? Oh my god!
What is? She looks possessed. What is happening?
What is she?
She's assessing. Oh, now look at this. She's bringing her down, hitting Mara with the cleansing.
She kissed her on the forehead. What is this? 1, 2. Mora's been cleansed.
She's been cleansed. The Chosen One has made her debut. She is a new chapter in the QAW history books, as she likes to call it, and abandon all hope, folks. The Chosen One is here.
Yeah, we just witnessed the conversion of sorts. It's always like a mercy beating. Mora's been put down and cleansed.
Well, either way, it looks like the QAW women's division and the QAW in general is on notice. Chosen One seems to command these two thralls in Dollface and Sister, and I'm not sure if anything's going to be the same after this.
Well, we're usually a little bit more jovial than this, folks, but don't go anywhere. We have a hell of a showdown as the governor of New Jersey, the least divisive competitor in QAW, is in action next.
Against Playboy Prometheus. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. They sent in some goat or something. It was kind of sad, really. You know, I knew it wasn't going to be a challenge, but you'd think they'd make me break a sweat or something. Oh, hold on, mail's coming in. What'd we get today, Pegasus? I mean, get a load of this. They actually already want me to face their leader. What have I been there, like a minute? I mean, I knew they were going to be, desperate for me, but this is getting kind of pathetic, don't you think? Maybe I should actually, take the night off and train or something. Oh, man, I'm just kidding, like I was going to need it. Yeah, I'll see you later.
This party's grown stale.
I've got an idea. How about we play a drinking game? How about Cheers Prometheus? How do we play? All we do is we take turns counting up to 21. Once you get there, you yell, Cheers Prometheus, and drink. And then you change a rule for the remainder of the game. You can make everybody say, for example, 3 is now your least favorite state. Obviously, Jersey. That sounds a lot like Cheers Go...
Cheers what?
No, nothing.
Let's start.
1, 2, 20. 21. Cheers Prometheus. Booze forward. Okay, instead of saying 2, we're going to say who's the most dominant figure in QAW. 1. Lloyd Legacy Sharp.
Let's just skip that one.
How about 2 is most likely to lose? 1. You. No, not you, but... How about one something we can all agree on, like who's the most corrupt politician in the country? Donald... the governor of New Jersey.
Finally, someone speaking my language. You know, I'd actually like to make a quick toast, everybody. I'd like to send a toast out to the governor. I wanted to learn a thing or two from me, and I think I'd give him one more cheers. Because after tonight, there will be no more cheers for him. It'll only be tears. Tears from all the pee-pee.
Well, rolling back to the men's division, the governor of New Jersey taking on Playboy Prometheus, the Olympian bearer of fire.
Yeah, former god, or a fallen god, I guess is the more apt way to phrase him. He made his debut at Slamsgiving to impressive fashion, but he'll have to do a lot more than that in order to earn his way back into his father's good graces. And perhaps he's looking to take down the de facto interim leader of QAW in Diamond David of Wellington Arms' absence. It's the governor of New Jersey.
Look at him, he got his suit back.
He certainly did. He looked great in those old school trunks, but he's here for business and he dresses as such. It's Mr. Money in the Bank. It's the governor of New Jersey.
I understand he has the entire fiscal budget of New Jersey printed out in money form in that briefcase.
Yep, who knows what what kind of currency is used in New Jersey. I heard it might be doubloons or even rubies, but either way, now he has to contend with somebody he's never faced before and could be a bit more than he's able to deal with. It's Playboy Prometheus.
Playboy Prometheus, we saw he likes to party, he likes to get down, but is he enough to take down the savvy machinations of the governor?
I mean, he's very cocky. He's very sure of himself, and it's probably that attitude that caused him to be kicked off of Mount Olympus in the first place. But, I mean, he backed it up last week, an impressive debut, but we'll have to see how he can contend with some of our more seasoned competitors here in QAW.
Traditionally, we know the governor is a bit of a slow starter in matches, kind of lulls his opponents into a false sense of security, then turns on the jets and starts powering them around the ring. We'll see if Playboy Prometheus is able to put him away quick.
Yeah, we saw the cabinet win in decisive fashion last week against the foreign dignitaries. It was the doctor and the governor left at the end as they took out Dorsal Finn. And I mean, the governor, he's an effective leader and an even more effective in-ring competitor. And Playboy Prometheus, he's a god after all.
It certainly is, gracing the ring with his presence. Now the governor back to his dudded ways. A shout out to Mr. Neptune, who's recovering from the betrayal of Kung Fu Bruno, so he's not here to enforce that, suit moratorium.
Apparently. Folks, if you just heard that crack, I just cracked open a fresh can of Whoop Ass. If your ass has not been whooped, make sure you check it out on QAWmerch.com.
Hey, Buckley!
Yeah.
Sex trap ever whoop your ass?
Oh, she did more than whoop, let me tell you. And I did more than whoop, too. And I also did more than ass.
We're gonna let that marinate. Cover! 1. Kick out at 1, as is QAW tradition.
Absolutely, as the governor knows tradition, that's what New Jersey is. It's full of tradition. Throw your politicians in a lake. Whoop! Look at that, reversing a pop-up there. Impressive stuff.
How else are you supposed to keep politicians hydrated?
I know.
Electric chair drop takes down the governor.
Rolling to the outside.
And folks, we're in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which of course is the home of many politicians that we know by name, but we won't name them because we know them and we want you to know them by looking them up.
Absolutely. Do your own research like I did. That's why I know that one guy from my high school is always correct.
Absolutely. Short arm clothesline, countered both a shoulder charge. The Governor and Playboy trading blows.
Alrighty, I mean, these are two... Oh!
One. Kick out at one.
These are two similarly styled competitors. They're both just absolute powerhouses, but they're still in the feeling out stage here. But if anything, I feel like we might, the longer the match goes on, I might have to give it to Playboy. He is, I can't say it enough, he is a god.
Come here. One. The Governor getting off of him. Is he showing a bit of mercy here?
I don't know. He almost seems frustrated. I'm not sure. I mean, he hasn't dealt with a competitor like Playboy before. Perhaps he's measuring his strength and not happy with the results.
Certainly not, but now he's measuring the demigod incarnate. Or not.
Well, just bringing him up. But yeah, again, folks, we are on 2MB Studios. Make sure you check out a lot of the other programming on this channel. We have like the 69 shows, which is every other Friday. We have the Rehash at 10:30 p.m. every Friday. We have the Joy of Posting, hosted by our own Rachel Andelman in the chat, Wednesdays at 9. We have Nights of Prospect on Saturdays at 8 p.m., hosted by the Governor of New Jersey. Just an absolute slew of the best entertainment available. Make sure to follow, subscribe, and check out those other shows.
Absolutely. And every Thursday live, sometimes at 8, sometimes at 7:30, mostly 8, we are on 2MB Studios. Catch the toast.
Yep, 8 is our default time, but you never know, with some special events it might have to change. That's why you should follow us on Instagram. And now look at this, hitting Playboy the bridge and tunnel. Can he nail the bridge? He does.
1, 2, no! The Playboy is mightier than New Jersey.
I don't think Playboy was expecting all this from a mere mortal, but if he doesn't start taking the Governor more seriously, look at this. As I say it, the Greek proverb.
Greek proverb. The Governor's stunned.
Well, but not for long. It seems to have awoken something. God, already coming back, but now Playboy reversing.
Cracking his back off his knee, but a short arm clothesline brings down the Governor. Cover. 1. Kick out at 1. These two men, I dare say, are evenly matched.
This is like the part when Piccolo removes his weighted armor. Both of these men, the training wheels are off. They are ready to fight. And now look at this. This is how he put away Sean Carter, locking in Titan's vengeance. But no.
The Governor immediately busting out, remembering that Sean Carter was sent packing back to Trash Island from that move.
Absolutely was. Speaking of Trash Island, still no word from George Bouncy. Our best wishes go out to Trash Wife and Bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. We hope that she is following her dreams, and we wish her the greatest of happiness.
Absolutely. The Playboy's taking his eye off the ball. He could not let the Governor recover.
Yeah, but taking that time in the ring just to flex and showboat. I mean, again, Playboy's got to get a bit more focused here, and much like the Governor, now turning New Jersey into a swing state.
Absolutely. Swinging around the ring goes this god. And release from the Governor now. My goodness.
God, I'm dizzy. I still can't get over what we just saw with the Chosen One. The arena immediately went up like 20 degrees after she departed from the ring, but chilling to say the least.
Certainly. Now the Governor building up ahead of steam. Great divide. Down goes Prometheus.
Governor, when he gets started, it's like a freight train, locking Playboy in politics.
Certainly with the crowd chanting, "This is awesome," and Willard's waving it off. Prometheus has given up.
Greek god has no experience with red tape, folks. The Governor of New Jersey is victorious.
Just tying him up in that deadlock of bureaucracy. The Governor he's felled a god.
He's felled a god. I mean, what more can you expect from your elected officials other than just destroying ancient tradition? But either way, the Governor picks up a win here, and looks like Playboy Prometheus has got to go back to the drawing board.
Certainly does. The Governor gets to return back to the cabinet with his senior advisor, the Dragon, who we understand is going to be in action next against Conspiracy Carl. But New Jersey looking stronger and stronger. I mean, if they annex Olympus, what in the world could stop New Jersey?
I mean, who knows? It's certainly, the governor is not kind to the land that he owns, if the dragon's any indication. But yeah, again, Playboy Prometheus, it looks like he's been hoisted by his own petard, and he might have to get a bit more focused here. But either way, coming up next, like he said, it's the dragon versus Carl.
Roar!
Yeah!
Hello, QAW Universe. My name is Geek McGee, and I'm here today to talk.
What up, though? It's your motherfucking boy, KTD. Woo! And those angelic sounds that are blessing your ears are the sounds of my live voice for the first time since Scared Circle. And damn, does it feel good. Woo! Coming off a victory at Slamsgiving, defeating the man that shut me up in the first place. So there's a few thank yous I want to give out. One, of course, to Geek McGee for taking care of all of my vocalist matters. Jeter Kleiny for helping me resurrect the art form of the silent film with our hit Hunger Noir, bringing the art form from obscurity for the first time since over a century. Thank you to Deton for giving me those little head kisses in the match at Slamsgiving. Some may call it mind games. I think it was just what I needed. Thanks, D-Time. And of course, thanks to Juicebox. Because in that month that I was silent, I had to dig deep. And I realized that the KTD brand isn't about her brain. Isn't about my vocal cords. It's about the heart. Because we did what we do better than anybody else. And that's adapt and conquer. When I lost that match, I could have got you to sue the company into oblivion again, right? But we didn't. I shut up and there was no contract. I could have shut up for a day, for a week. I could have shut up for a minute and been a dick. But I shut up until I was able to hand Juicebox that L, baby. And all is right with the world. Speaking of Slamsgiving, Juicebox, what in the fuck was that performance, buddy? Huh? You lasted, what, 2 minutes? I didn't even have a chance to pin you in the middle of that ring like I wanted to. You really have to dig deep and look at yourself, man. Like seriously. I did that. A month of not talking, I'll do that to a person. So you need to do the same. Was that performance of a champion? I don't think so. In my humble opinion. You need to defend that title, man. I'm not the only one that deserves a title shot. Eddie Cation deserves a title shot. You saw that guy's performance? Bro, he was out for blood while dripping blood. I had to kick out of detention after detention after detention just to survive. That man is a maniac and he beat you. Juicebox, and as disgusted as I am to say this out my mouth, Tommy Jr. deserves a title shot. Man, he beat you 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. And as much as I tried, I punched him, I kicked him, I physically harmed him as a teammate, but he was out on that apron while we got victory. So management, do with that what you will. Fuck that. Do with that what's best. And I digress. There's one last thing I want to address. And when I was absent of my vocal cords, there were some people that took that as an opportunity to take shots at the God, to talk down at the God. Don't think you weren't heard. The fact of the matter is, man, you are just not worthy of to get in the ring with me, Jock the Cock. Trying to get Ripsit from me? Grammy nominated Ripsit, bro. You must not know who my lawyer is. If I get in the ring with you, Jock, I'm further away from the QAW championship. I'm further away from the main event. You know that. I don't know what you got going on with the governor, but you do deserve to get your ass beat. Not by me. Nah, don't deserve it. So allow me to introduce you and everyone else to the man who will be handing down beatdowns on behalf of the KTD brand from here on out, to the newest representative of the KTD brand. The muscle, the bodyguard. This is Bo Body. anyone disrespecting, talking down on me or my brand, gonna have to deal with this 6'9", 265 pounds massacre. And you will see exactly what this man is capable of in his debut. And that debut is, well, next. We'll take our thank yous now. Come on, Geek. Oh, and one more thing. Bo, flex.
You actually have a change in programming. KTD has flexed his influence to make Sean Carter into the ring.
Well, I mean, the governor can pick up wins in the ring over a god, but he can also be bought. And it seems like, as we just saw, that announcement from KTD, the KTD brand is growing. And now we're about to see his bodyguard, Bo Body, debut on the QAW men's roster.
This is the first time in history we've had a competitor in QAW change our run sheet. I don't know what to do when I don't have structure.
It's gonna be okay. We have the walls around us.
Where's my wife?
I don't know.
It's like I just woke up from hypnosis. Where is she?
Well, you're all about to wake up from a dream. If that dream is the KTD brand staying the way it was, it's growing ever more powerful. Look at this man. Bo Body is here.
Bo Body's here, and as you said, he is the muscle of KTD. He's looking very strong and imposing.
I mean, he certainly is.
Like the weight of loss. Like the weight of waking up and the pillow next to you being colder than a grave.
Well, I prefer to sleep cold, if you know what I mean, but Bo Body, he prefers to put his opponents to sleep, and we don't know a lot about his background. I'm not seeing his name pop up on any of the indie circuits, but he's got the size there, and just an absolute titan of a man.
Certainly, he's a hired gun. I don't think he knows how to wrestle. I think he just knows how to hurt people.
Well, at its core, that's what wrestling is. And as far as adjusting the run sheet, we haven't seen this kind of influence since Diamond David and Wellington Arms. But either way, Bo Body's in the ring. Sean Carter is game as always. Let's see how this goes.
Sean Carter standing across from Bo Body. Here we go.
Ooh.
Sean is down.
Oh my God. Come on, Sean. I'm not sure. I think Sean Carter and Marabusa why we don't give health insurance to the wrestlers.
Absolutely. If you want Cobra benefits, you have to get fired first from QAW, and we don't fire anyone.
Except for Amrak.
Who?
Exactly. But now bringing up Sean Carter already. Bo Body's looking to put an end to this.
Measuring Sean Carter.
Hitting him with the Bo Bomb.
Bo Bomb just hoisting up Sean Carter and dropping him like a heap of trash. 1, 2, 3. That is all. Bo Body is in the winner's circle.
Bo Body hitting that bomb of a power bomb there on Sean Carter. That is impressive stuff. And KTD with that impressive performance last week at Slamsgiving, and now with the combined managerial and in-ring talents of Geek McGee and just the sheer power of Bo Body, looks like the KTD brand is looking to, annex some land of their own in QAW.
Bo Body was so impressive, Karen just got his name right.
She knows talent when she sees it, but coming up next, it's Dragon versus the Carl.
She also knows sandwiches.
Now hear this is crispy, what a meal. It's the Colonel's extra crispy, what a meal. When you hear it go, you'll know it's just fine. To let the Colonel people cook for you anytime. If you love extra crispy, you know it's a must. You gotta get your chicken from the people you trust. Real goodness from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Get your ass to Wendy's. Fuck Arby's.
This is Fred Rogers. There are no such things as real monsters. Do you have ways of showing you're angry?
Anytime you make a mistake, before you get upset with it, look at it. And just beat the devil out of him. That's all there is to it.
Can you go to the potty by yourself?
No pressure.
All right, fine.
There you go. All right.
Did any of it hurt?
These little son of a guns hide in your brush, and you just have to push them out. Oh?
Have you by any chance lost your kitty?
Happy painting. God bless.
Every morning, he wakes up and gets a run in while the sun rises. He owns one houseplant but refers to himself on his dating profiles as a plant daddy. Currently, he's completing his 17th read-through of the entire Harry Potter series. He is the most average man in the world.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't drink as much water as I should. But when I do, I pour up for my Brita filter. Yo, what the
Brita filter. If you don't refill it, maybe your roommate will. I don't care.
Here's the thing. I won. I won the match. That should be good enough because that's what it's about. Winning pro wrestling matches. And hey, not only did I win, but my whole plan worked. George Bounchy's heart is so broken that he left QAW. I won. I won. I won. So why does it feel like I lost? Yeah, I see that look, you're right. I put my heart on the line and came back with nothing. Trash wife chose bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. No. No. Trash wife chose herself. I know that, but I need to understand that. I think if I can understand it, I can move on. But how could I ever understand that? Of course. I have to go talk to Chair. Good talk, rookie.
Now hear this is crispy, what a meal. It's the Colonel's extra crispy, what a meal. When you hear it go, you'll know it's just fine. To let the Colonel's people cook for you anytime. If you love extra crispy, you know it's a must. You gotta get your chicken from the people you trust. Real goodness from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Get your ass to Wendy's. Fuck Arby's.
This is Carl 2.0. Winning again. Coming in again. I defeated Ethan, yet nobody cared. Nobody understood that Ethan was the real problem. Ethan was the issue. Ethan is the reason for the time skips, not me, not Carl. Ethan. Now the dragon thinks that I have technology to send him to the future. Well, I do, because I chased Ethan there. Because I am Carl 2.0. And I've been to the future. I've seen what the dragon does. And I've seen what can be done if he's left with his unbridled fury in the future. So I don't want to give him this, but I will fight him for it. If he wants to fight me for it, he can. If he wins, I'll give it to him gladly. If he loses, he loses, and he doesn't get a sniff of the future. So, Dragon, I'm Carl 2.0. I'm not someone to fuck with. See you in the ring.
And now back to our scheduled programming. Conspiracy Carl making his in-ring return, I should say, to the senior advisor to New Jersey, the Dragon.
These are two competitors who have been undergoing some level of difficulty over the past few months. Conspiracy Carl, now only going by Carl, seems to have dropped the conspiracy nature, but after his story travels through time and his fight with Ethan, it looks like Carl might be trying to get back to his roots somehow, but either way, normally I would say he does not stand a chance, but the Dragon has just been, he lost that intergalactic title match against Monster Darcy, and having lost to Eddie Cation previously, it seems like the Dragon is on a bit of a losing streak.
Carl could definitely fell him with this momentum or lack thereof for the Dragon, and Carl has been very surprisingly successful here in QAW. He eliminated Tommy Jr. after Tommy was on a run of eliminations in the 2MB Rumble, so Carl knows how to turn it on when he needs to.
And make sure to follow him on Twitter and Instagram at Carl. He managed to get that handle. Well done to him. Carl Reiner's pissed.
Carl Reiner's always pissed.
He certainly is, but somebody who's actually also always pissed, the Dragon.
The Carl Reiner of QAW.
Described now as the Carl Reiner of QAW. The Dragon is here and he is alive.
Yep. Rob Reiner's still alive.
He is. We're gonna cover that in we're gonna cover that in post, maybe. Either way, the Dragon making he's still as imposing as ever. He may have come up short against Monster Darcy, but you can't really knock anybody for losing to that combination of feminist rage and medical science. So, I mean, the Dragon, but he's got to rehab himself somehow.
Absolutely. I mean, we mentioned earlier that All Access were looking like a couple of thirst traps. Monster Darcy, he has been making the ladies of QAW in the locker room and around the world swoon.
Make sure you look at that Monster Darcy 2021 sexy calendar on QAWmerch.com. Do you want to get Pride and Prejudice with... I thought I had something there, but I didn't.
That's all right. You know what, Buckley? Sometimes it's the notes that you don't play that people listen to. You like jazz when you talk.
Absolutely.
Well said. Muddy Waters also has his entire discography available on Spotify. It's towards the end of the year. People are sharing their most listened to Spotify tracks. Which one of Muddy Waters' tracks do you like the best, Buckley?
My favorite Muddy Waters track is definitely Stop Believin'. It's a great one. Muddy Waters, really inspiring artist.
Yep, it was the answer track to Don't Stop Believin' by Kansas.
By Kansas, yeah.
Now Carl going to work trying to chop down the vertical base of the clown, takes him over with a swinging neck breaker.
All right, already working over to Dragon early. The Dragon, I'm not sure what's going on with him, but he seems to have lost all of his confidence and already just being dismantled by Carl.
He's an 8-foot punching bag at this point. Carl going to work.
Absolutely. God, not man. It seems like these blows are affecting him more than they used to. He used to shrug off this kind of stuff, but now he's just letting Carl just take care of him.
Running senton, the Dragon has no answer for Carl's unorthodox offense. Willard looking on, thankfully staying in the ring for this matchup.
I mean, the cowardly Willard is known to evade danger, and also what we saw earlier, just leaving the ring to talk to Le Magnifique Nordique, and still, Dragon has gotten no offense in yet.
None whatsoever. The clown. Uh-oh. Shrugging off that chop, looks like the Dragon's been awakened.
Oh, all right. That's some of the inner rage that we're used to seeing.
Crushing slam there to Carl, and now just booting him to the top of the head and out of the ribs. Oh! Went for a clubbing blow there. Carl was downed again by a clothesline. The Dragon not letting up.
All right, was starting to see some heart come back with the Dragon, and oh no, getting reversed. That may have been stunted already.
Reverse DDT, down goes the Dragon. Carl working him over. Oh, going for a neck crack here. And yes, as you see that logo pop up, we are live every Thursday, 8 o'clock, 2MB Studios, twitch.tv/2MB. Subscribe for free if you're an Amazon Prime member.
So please do. Oh, and missing that money shot. The Dragon now starting to... There we go. He's got to get something going.
Leg lariat downs Carl after that missed splash. A patriotic fan holds up a USA sign.
Just a reminder that Milwaukee is in the United States, in case you forgot. And congrats to Wisconsin for getting 87 more votes for Biden after that recount.
Yep, good job. And now the clown... He has Carl, and whoa! The clown reverses that choke slam into a DDT.
Oh, gee, this is impressive stuff from Carl. I mean, managing to take down an opponent of the Dragon's magnitude.
Oh, misses a forearm there. Dragon looks like he's going to make him pay.
Carl thrown for a loop.
Now thrown into the corner. Oh, back elbow to the Dragon. Oh, Carl eats another forearm. And Joe gets clobbered with a spear.
Big spear from the Dragon. He has to fall back on this. He has to remember what made him so feared in the first place. I mean, his size alone, he has that advantage. He's got to press it on Carl.
Certainly. Now, escaping out the back is Carl, using those honed survival instinct that allowed him to travel through time. And another cravat swinging neckbreaker there. Carl building up a head of steam and throwing a grenade into the audience.
Move, audience.
Oh my God! He blew up the Mink Hoodie Man.
Wait, it was a confetti grenade. We're all good.
Oh, Jesus, Carl.
Well, I mean, look at this though. I mean, props to Carl now. He's, again, dissecting the much larger opponent in the Dragon. He's pulling out some good stuff.
I thought someone was going to die!
It wouldn't be the first time in QAW, but luckily our audience manages to avoid the explosions that plagued our roster those so many months ago.
Could you imagine that limo and that ice cream truck explosion? They were confetti grenades gone wrong.
I'm not sure if I'm even starting to forget who was behind all those explosions, or if we even know who was, but I mean, certainly Carl's behind this, looking to be an imminent defeat of the Dragon.
Yep, he's got him in a straitjacket hold there. Willard is just staring at it as, look, Dragon looks like he's going to break free. And he does.
Come on, he's remembering just how strong he is. He's got to get back to the good times, and now bringing up Carl. Big military spine buster.
Down goes Carl. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, I mean, he's got to win this matchup, or else he's going to look as ridiculous as wearing a fur hoodie covered in confetti.
He certainly is, but now beckoning up Carl to his feet. We haven't seen this. Nobody's kicked out of the choke slam yet. If he can land it. And he does.
Slam middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. The Dragon is back on top.
Dragon victorious over Carl. Congratulations to the Dragon, and to take nothing away from Carl, and a very impressive effort there. But it seems like the Governor and the Dragon's efforts to rehab his fighting spirit are off to a good start.
Yep, a competitive matchup against Carl, who again is no slouch. He put a dent in the momentum of Tommy Jr. in the 2MB Rumble. He defeated Ethan, but the Dragon putting a stop to his momentum.
Well, folks, this is another reminder. If you haven't followed or subscribed to 2MB Studios, please do so. If you have Amazon Prime, you can support everybody on the channel for free at no additional cost to you. And if you have already subscribed, make sure you check on your status. You do have to renew it each month, so please do that. It'll help us provide you with this entertainment every night of the week. And thank you again to 2MB and to everybody watching tonight.
Could you imagine, Buckley? Could you imagine Quarantine Action Wrestling every night of the week?
I certainly could, and it'd be paradise.
It'd be paradise. That's another Muddy Water song.
It'd be paradise on the QAW light. That's for sure.
Certainly, and folks, keep the light on as we have the King of Soul taking on another new competitor here in QAW, the Unkillable Man.
What is Dragon just stomping on Carl there?
Jesus!
Oh my god!
Are you ready, QAW? 'Tis I, the Emperor of Embers, the radiant ray, the beam of esteem, the potentate of power. It's me, the King of Soul. These days have been rough. It's been tough on all of us. Things have been getting you down. Well, you know what they say. With joy, there's pain. With sunshine, there's rain. But don't you worry, there's been rain, and I'm here to shine. I've been training. I've been fighting. I fought normal wrestlers, giant robot wrestlers, giant beast, giant kid wrestlers, Santa Claus. All tough appointments. It was hard, and now I've got another test coming up in the Unkillable Man. And let me tell you, he's not ready. He's not ready for my glory. But I'm looking forward to this match. You see, I'm the sun. It's hard fitting all of my radiant beauty in a vessel small enough to interact with you, my children. It can be hard to find the right balance and fit all of my power into this human vessel. So when I heard that my next opponent was someone who can't be killed, woo-wee, I got excited. And you, Mr. the Unkillable Man, I'm sure you're excited too. See, this is going to be your QAW debut. So let's go out there and shine together. Let your light shine and bathe in my glory. Bathe in my glory, children. It's the King of Soul, baby.
Hello, Quarantine Action Wrestling. My name is the Unkillable Man, but also that is not my name. It's just what I call myself after going to a carnival and meeting a woman that told my future. She looked into a crystal ball and said that I will die at 81 of pneumonia, which means that between now and then, I am unkillable. What does that mean for you, QAW? Send me your worst. Send me your most dangerous. Will I win? No. But will I die? No. Not till I'm 81, and only if my competitor is pneumonia.
And now the King of Soul brings bright, shining radiance back to the QAW arena against the debuting Unkillable Man.
Yeah, the Unkillable Man seems to have seen he's seen his own death. He knows that he's going to die in his 80s of pneumonia, so he has absolutely no fear in the ring, but we'll have to see if that helps him out here as he fights against the previously debuted and the dominant King of Soul.
Here he is. The summoning ritual is complete. The King of Soul is gracing us with his presence.
I mean, perhaps the most visually stunning entrance and competitor in QAW, just resplendent in his radiant glory. The King of Soul has already just been dominating QAW social media talks, and get that hashtag going in the chat, Soulman.
The Soul Man cometh. F-S-O-L, not S-O-U-L, but hey, spell it how you want. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Go over to QAWmerch.com/Merriam-Webster to understand how much we care about spelling.
Yeah, who's going to stop you? Me?
Buckley?
Yeah, not me. I'm not going to your house.
No, it's quarantine, dumbass.
Exactly. Stay at home and keep watching Quarantine Action Wrestling, folks. And now, getting ready for it. This is my favorite part. Yes!
Pure, radioactive ions curing COVID.
Everybody in the audience, make sure, I hope they put on their sunglasses or else they'll be blinded by this sheer, just the magnitude of this glory here.
Deadly Fred, no! Not without goggles!
No! Deadly Fred, come back!
No!
Wait, I think that might be Rick Canavan.
Rick, don't be a hero!
Well,
we're gonna need a new messenger service. Deadly Fred has been blinded.
Somebody else is going to have to handle catering, but somebody who's not going to handle catering, it's the Unkillable Man.
There he is, wearing some fresh Tapo gear. Head over to QAWmerch.com/Tapo if you want to get some bulk merchandise a la Marshalls off of the website when the WWE has extra stock.
Yep. And again, the Unkillable Man, knowing that he's going to die in his 80s from pneumonia, he's a bit of a daredevil. You can see that brace on his right knee. He has that brace from 2 years ago when he took a bet that he couldn't run into a moving car and live, and he did. So obviously he did, but that's why he's a wrestler, folks. He knows he's not going to die.
That's right. He did make that bet. He did run into that car. He did wear a brace.
He certainly did. That's the background on that. But now, King of Soul versus Unkillable Man in his debut.
King of Soul. Oh, goes with a double leg and just pounding on his head.
God, I mean, he knows he's not going to kill him. He doesn't have to hold back.
That's fair. And look at the size differential. The King of Soul is like 3 times the size of the Unkillable Man.
He is absolutely massive. And now look at this, flipping him over and hitting him with the shooting star.
Shooting star Unkillable Man comes crashing down to earth. Oh, just ripping at his hamstring.
God, it's a good thing that the Unkillable Man can't die, because otherwise I'd be worried. But now, looking to hit the Eclipse.
Total Eclipse of the Heart. 1, 2, 3. The King of Soul, impressive.
Wow. Reminder, folks, the King of Soul, very new to QAW, but at a house show earlier this week, he actually defeated 6 competitors at the same time. The King of Soul has been absolutely cleaning up the lower card here in QAW, and it looks like he's just enjoying himself at this point, and as he's just dismantled the Unkillable Man right there.
Absolutely, and a shout out to those competitors, NOPRSNT, Friends of You.
Yep. All letters of the alphabet are just conspiring around you as the U made his shitty debut, and he's still in the back annoying everybody. We'll have to see what's next in the cards for you and the Unkillable Man and the King of Soul. But coming up next, folks, it's our main event. The Gentlemen of Fear take on the Gentlemen of Jungle Magic.
Title match, here we go!
Gentleman Doug here. It seems Not Willie Nelson and Beautiful Dude have been making a little bit of a row in QAW lately. We have not been properly introduced. I am Gentleman Doug, along with my partner, who has been absent, Fear itself. Would like to introduce you properly to the Gentleman of Fear. This Thursday, we will introduce you to the Gentleman of Fear in the feeling of defeat.
And now tonight's main event, the QAW Tag Team titles are on the line. The Gentlemen of Fear coming back together. Fear itself and Gentleman Doug against the Gentlemen of Jungle Magic, the Beautiful Dude and Not Willie Nelson.
Yeah, Gentlemen of Jungle Magic winning those men's tag titles in the tag team tournament that culminated at the Scared Circle after Malpractice relinquished those titles, and they've been absolutely fantastic champions since. But now Fear itself has come back from the depths of hell. He's rejoined with his warden, his almost the one who holds the chains, Gentleman Doug, and they're here to fight for those belts.
Absolutely. The Beautiful Dude and Not Willie Nelson, they were backstage, they were looking for competitors, and Mr. Neptune said, "Hey, that's another guy who has gentleman in his name. What's up with that?" And Gentleman Doug used that opportunity to challenge for the titles.
I mean, Gentleman Doug, he's had a storied history here in QAW, challenging for the Intergalactic title and winning the first ever Elimination Chamber match in QAW as well. He has yet to really hit his stride, but he's conniving, and he has those plans as he draws them up in his mom's basement. And you know that he's been planning for this for a long time.
Well, check that trust fund, baby, because Fear itself slapping him on the ass, letting him know that he is here to become a champion.
Absolutely. I'm not sure, and this is the first time matchup we're seeing. I'm not sure, as unpredictable as the Gentlemen of Jungle Magic are, I'm not sure if they're ready for the Gentlemen of Fear.
Gentlemen of Fear are mainstays here in QAW. They are veterans, and Not Willie Nelson and the Beautiful Dude, they're going to have to get that high flying. They're going to have to focus it against these two competitors. And there's Mr. Neptune. He's recovered from the parting of the ways with Kung Fu Bruno.
Yeah, or at least partially. We know that he won't be competing in the ring here. He's here to provide managerial oversight and support to the Beautiful Dude and Not Willie Nelson. And this is a clash of styles here, folks. The Beautiful Dude and Not Willie Nelson, both very acrobatic high flyers, and Gentleman Doug, a more grounded technical style, and just the sheer overwhelming force of Fear itself.
Absolutely. The muscle of the team, Not Willie Nelson. He's not Willie Nelson, contrary to the rumor that gets spread every so often. And the Beautiful Dude, well, that title really ties the room together.
It certainly does. And they're an eclectic crew, but it works. They won that tournament, and they are, I don't think the Gentlemen of Fear really, I don't think they even know who they're really facing here.
Yep, a heck of a clash of styles. And oh no, Karen, Karen's gonna speak.
Oh boy, that's really great text placement there, Brett.
Thanks, Brett.
Also, that's not our logo.
Tag team gentlemen, Doug, the Felon, on the way to
The Felon?
In the ring!
Fear itself is a felon?
Gentlemen, Doug, and the Felon.
What has he been doing outside of the ring?
Oh, I'm just hearing now. Apparently, Fear itself burned down a Radio Shack when he was 16.
Oh no!
Well,
that's a felony when you're a minor?
Yeah. In hell, I guess it is.
He burnt down a Radio Shack in hell?
Where else do you see Radio Shacks?
That's true. I forgot that when Circuit Cities and Radio Shacks die, they go to hell.
Speaking of, that's our main sponsor for tonight, folks, Radio Shack. Do you need a cord to a VCR that plugs directly into your brick phone? Go to Radio Shack.
All you gotta do is die after you commit a bunch of sins.
Well, let's hope the Willard doesn't die in the ring here. He's managed to avoid taking any hits tonight, but if Fear itself has anything to say about it, that's not going to last.
Here we go. The Menlo Park Invitational winners. It is the Gentlemen of Jungle Magic taking on Fear itself and Not Willie, and Gentleman Doug exchanging some chain wrestling to start.
So the technical prowess of Gentleman Doug is nothing to sneeze at, but Not Willie Nelson also just perhaps just a very, very diverse competitor in terms of styles. So this is we'll have to see how this shakes out.
He's got white suede shoes, is a master of dance and all things both violent and beautiful, and we see Gentleman Doug is looking to leverage his power, money, and influence into the midsection of Not Willie.
It's a battle of vests here, and it looks like Gentleman Doug is taking the advantage here early, but no, as I say it, oh!
Alley-oop into the ropes. Which vest is best?
Get that going in the chat. Which vest do you prefer, Gentleman Doug's and Not Willie Nelson's? The winner will get to keep their vest.
The other one has to throw it away.
Yep.
Oh, boot to the face there, just the sole of the boot. And now Not Willie measuring him. Oh, running Insagiri, clapping the back of the head of Gentleman Doug.
And Fear itself still in the corner here. We know Gentleman Doug, perhaps Fear itself is just the muscle he needs in order to really achieve his goals. But look at that kick there from Not Willie Nelson. Gentleman Doug's getting pummeled.
Not Willie Nelson is the secret buzzsaw of QAW. Those legs are deadly.
Yeah, back into the corner.
Oh, running forearm just colliding with the chest and head of Gentleman Doug, sends him back into the corner. Oh, eats a boot for his trouble.
You have to wonder how, perhaps, like, what's going on in the Beautiful Dude and Not Willie Nelson's. What's their opinion of this transformation we're seeing Kung Fu Bruno undergo?
Absolutely. The Beautiful Dude flips in. Ooh. Basement dropkick into a splash. Beautiful Dude is failing it.
They got it. The great sequence there.
Trouble in paradise, if you will.
Absolutely.
Yep, building up that momentum. Whoa. And now, oh, just sending the Beautiful Dude over, and here comes the muscle of the Gentleman of Fear. Oh!
Oh, God.
Kneecapping the Beautiful Dude.
Immediately. Before Monster Darcy, before the Dragon, before the Beautiful Beast even, there was only Fear itself.
Oh! Backbreaker into a tour of the islands, and of course, resplendent in his violent Hell Hawaii shirt.
Absolutely. Just, I think each one of those flowers was burned into the shirt. That's what happens in hell. All of your clothes are branded onto you.
That's right, especially the flowery ones as well.
Exactly.
Beautiful Dude with a pair of running shoulder charges, downs Fear itself. The Beautiful Dude is not one to shy away from a challenge.
He's not at all. Now, look, corkscrew leg drop there. Beautiful Dude, reminder, he's much like,
kick out even before a one. Go ahead.
Not even, but much like James Maloney, the Beautiful Dude is just that combination of strength and agility, but he doesn't gas out the way the Bad Boy does. He might be the best pure athlete in all of QAW.
Absolutely. Formerly the Beautiful Beast, but thanks to the exploding spellbook of the dearly departed Maxwell the Magnificent transformed into the Beautiful Dude, we got word this week that in a freak roast beef accident, Maxwell the Magnificent has died. We will be memorializing him at the Christmas show. All of our thoughts and prayers go out to the family of Maxwell the Magnificent, which we understand was a series of familiars.
Mm-hmm. Well, Not even roast beef is immune from explosions, and our best goes out to Maxilon's family. And either way, though, let's see if they can perhaps fight in his honor here. Magic Killer.
Apropos, cover. 1, 2, no! Gentleman Doug, he is one of the surprisingly toughest competitors in QAW. Even a Magic Killer won't keep him down.
They've had this match on the books for weeks. Gentleman Doug has been hungry, and he wants to finally have championship gold around his waist. But Fear itself has come back for this specifically. Oh, God.
Rolling Willie elbow. 1, 2. Oh! Willard almost goes down, but not quite.
Almost. And yeah, Beautiful Dude tried to take out Fear itself there, but Fear, he's just a titan there. I'm not sure what can take him down, but now not Willie Nelson.
Trying to intimidate Willie off the ropes, but Willie, oh my God, Stardust Press!
Impressive stuff from Not Willie Nelson. God, they bust out the most amazing sequences.
Cover! 1, no! Broken up by Fear itself. You gotta think it would be over if Fear itself hadn't broken that up.
Probably, but no, Fear itself, he is the X Factor. He is a giant X Factor. Look at this. Oh, God. X marks the spot. Not Willie Nelson and both Gentleman Doug are laid out on the floor, but no, Not Willie Nelson back to his feet.
Heaving Not Willie against the ropes. I mean, it was a hell of a rally that Not Willie had. You got to think the match could be over as Fear itself checks back in. Not Willie looking to mix it up.
I'm really trying to fool Fear itself there. No.
He's got a stick and move against the much larger Fear. Oh, forearm takes him down. But nope, Fear itself reversing immediately into an arm wringer. Face down goes the band leader.
God, and reminder, Fear itself, he's one of the original first signees to QAW, and he was the first ever just powerhouse in the entire league. And I mean, his returns could certainly spell some doom for Monster Darcy and for the Dragon and our other larger competitors. But now look at this, just writing that doom across the forehead of Not Willie Nelson.
Grinding the bone of his forearm right across the forehead of Not Willie, who sees the world through heart-shaped glasses, but he's not loving this. Oh,
God, he might be seeing stars after all this.
Eating 3 consecutive back elbows to the side of the head, he could be out on his feet.
A Beautiful Dude trying to rally him here, but now, oh God, it's been months since we've seen this. Taking him down to hell, the hell drop.
Hell drop right on the top of his head. Is this enough? Cover. 1, 2, yes, Willie is out. The Beautiful Dude willing him on.
He is. I mean, Fear itself, though. Oh God, he's locking him in. He's locking him in the pit of doom.
It's the pit of doom. The Beautiful Dude is trying to yell encouragement to Not Willie. Not Willie. He could be going out.
Is he? He's still no.
He's giving up.
Oh my God, the Gentlemen of Fear are your new men's tag team champions. Fear itself came in and just demolished Not Willie Nelson. What an upset.
Right in front of the Beautiful Dude, that Magic Killer, an ode to Maxilon the Magnificent, but their hearts were in the right place, but their title run is over.
Oh my God, accepting this match out of good sportsmanship and out of, and honor their fallen wizard comrade, but now the Gentlemen of Fear, they capitalized. Much like Gentleman Doug had plans, he brought in Fear itself, and Fear itself muscled their way to the championships. Congratulations to the Gentlemen of Fear.
Oh, that Stardust Press had to be move of the match, but all the flashy offense in the world doesn't mean anything if you can't get a 3. This hell drop, spelled the beginning of the end.
God, well, folks, that also means we've come to the end of another pandemic. Thank you so much for joining us again. We are here every single Thursday at 8 p.m. Make sure you follow Quarantine Action Wrestling on Instagram to be updated. We are normally at 8, but in some special events, the time difference might change a little bit. But thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely, there they are, folks. The new tag team champions, the Gentlemen of Fear. Looks like that trust fund is paid off, and folks, we hope that your viewership pays off. Come back every week. 2MB Studios proudly presents Quarantine Action Wrestling. Good night, everyone.
Love you.